All right. Well, welcome. Great to be practicing with you today. And let's get started. When you're ready, we'll start as we always do by simply lying back, closing your eyes, and breathing. Turning your attention to your breath, to that rhythm, sensation of it, and using that as an anchor point to help you draw the mind here. A big part of this practice is simply learning how to control our mind. Even though the practice is often defined by the movement, the stretching, the strengthening, the activity of it, just as important to that ability to get the mind to settle right here. So that we're not doing this mindlessly, just going through the motions. We take the time here, or we use stillness. Let everything stop, everything drift away. We turn our attention to that simple rhythm of the breath. Slowly, gradually gaining that control of the mind to be right here. And inevitably the mind will wander off. And when you notice it's wandered off, you simply bring it back to the breath. You take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs down. And you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, the shifting of your body weight. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then inhale as you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. You close your eyes if they've opened. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you keep the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, folding forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to, and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of the push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward for your back bend. And exhale, press those hips back and up, down dog. You take any movement in your leg. Settling up. Waking things up. Then inhale, the right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale, rising, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg steps back. Right leg back. Exhale as you lower, nice and steady. Inhale, forward for your back bend. Exhale, back down dog. The head hangs. The eyes are soft. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale to down dog. You notice with the sun salutes. They're familiar, they're repetitive. So it's easy for the body to go on autopilot and the mind to wander off. But you take your time. Right here, feeling the movement. Inhale, right foot stepping forward, opening the hips. Left foot forward, lengthening those hamstrings. And inhale, reaching for the ceiling. Nice long line. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Right foot back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for cobra up dog. Exhale, hips back and up. Nice and grounded. All four corners. Hips lifting, tailbone tilting. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, you close your eyes if they open. Tadasana. Then with the big toes close, heels apart. Bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. You sit as low as you like. The tailbone drawing down. You feel strong with your base. Then straighten the legs as you fold forward. And you catch hold of whatever you got. Toes, ankles, shins. Head hangs. Tailbone tilts up. And you're active with this forward fold. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Going straight to down dog. Or moving through vinyasa. And exhale, the right foot steps forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins in. Torso sweeps up. The front knee is bending as close to 90 degrees as you like. Trying to sit those hips low. You get that nice broadening across the lap. That opening across the upper chest as the arms reach out. And straightening the right leg, you reach forward for triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Nice long lines. You soften the eyes. You breathe deep as the torso expands, reaching the arms hand to hand, reaching the crown head forward. Then inhale, rising back up, warrior two. And exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the left foot forward. Warrior two. You set your feet, building the stance up. And you settle into it. You feel grounded here. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Reach forward, triangle pose. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, hands to the floor. Nice and smooth. You make your way to down dog. Exhale the right foot forward. Warrior two. Once your stance is set, then you reach forward for side angle. Right elbow to right thigh, or hand to the floor. That left arm's going to go long overhead, bicep next to the earth. You can stay right there or wrap that left arm behind your back for your bind. Catching the inner thigh or catching hands. Keep pressing down into the outer edge of that left foot as that right hip hugs the midline of the mat, opening through the inner thigh. And then exhale, just release the hands to the floor. You're going to peel that left heel, low lunge stance. Keeping the left hand down, reach that right arm up. Low lunge twist. The shoulders stack, the collarbones bright. Get that nice rotation along the spine, that opening from hand to hand. And you settle into those legs. Finding a strong stance foot to foot. And then when you're ready on an inhale, that right arm will guide you up into your high lunge twist. Lifting the torso up. Keeping it twisting towards the right edge of the mat. Left arm reaching forward. Right arm sweeping back. Then inhale to center, high lunge. We're going to spin that left heel in. Warrior one. Both feet are flat. Left hip is drawing forward. Right knee is bending as close to 90 degrees as you like. And take the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other, opening the collarbone. And exhale as you fold forward. Humble warrior. Letting the torso slide just inside that right leg. The head hangs heavy. And exhale, release the hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot forward. Warrior two. Reaching forward for side angle. Left elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. And take that right arm overhead. You start with that long line from right wrist to right shoulder to hip to heel. And if you want to wrap that right arm behind your back, deepening it with the bind. And exhale, bringing that right hand in. Peel the right heel, low lunge. Then right hand stays down as that left arm reaches up. Low lunge twist. Shoulder stacking. Feel long from the crown of your head to that right heel. You're spiraling forward with the torso. And as you're set with those legs nice and grounded, on an inhale, that left arm will guide you as you rise up for your high lunge twist. Nice full breaths here. Maybe trying to tighten that twist up a little bit once you're on top. Good. Inhale to center high lunge. Right heel spins in, warrior one. You settle. And take the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Open up across the collarbone. And exhale as you bow forward. Humble warrior. Exhale, release the hands. And choose your route to down dog. Moving with the breath. Conscious of how you got from point A to B. Then inhale, right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. You settle. Nice long line from the back of that right knee to the front of the left. The tailbone drawing down as the torso and arms reach up. And bring your palms together, thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist to the right. Revolve side angle. You can open those arms up into a T or bind around the thighs. You twist tighter. Keep pressing back through that left heel. Reaching that left heel back as the crown of the head reaches forward. And inhale back to center, high lunge. Bring the palms back to your heart. And you take one big step, drawing that left knee forward, standing tall on your right leg. Preparing for eagle pose. So the right knee bends, the left thigh crosses over. Left toes can touch down. They can hover, or they tuck. You sit the hips. When you're ready, you bring the arms out front. That'll be that left elbow underneath the right. Cross the elbows, twist you tie the forearms. Trying to lift those elbows up. Keeping the hips low. Good. Then untying just the arms. Hands to your heart. As you send that left leg back. High lunge. You take your time. You set it up. Then exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, stepping the foot forward. High lunge. And palms together, thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist to the left. Revolve side angle. Working deep into the twist. Using those arms however you like. Broadening, binding. With the palms together, you keep them active. That left hand pressing down into that right hand, helping to lift the torso and draw it around. Good. Inhale as you come back to center, high lunge. Nice and slow. Then palms together, thumbs to your heart. As you draw that right knee forward, standing tall on your left leg. When you feel centered, that left knee bends and the right thigh crosses over. Right toes touch down. They hover or they tuck. And you add the arms out in front. Right elbow underneath the left. Cross the elbows, twisty tight the forearms. Hips are low, elbows are lifting. Nice full breaths here. The upper chest is a bit restricted with the arm bind. You try and breathe into the upper back. Feeling those inhales helping to spread the shoulder blades, flare the back ribs. And nice and easy, untie just the arms, hands to your heart. And with control, you send that right leg back. And you set up high lunge. The toes touch. The arms reach up. You take a full breath. Then exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Inhale the right leg. And exhale, step the foot forward. Then lower the left knee, uncurl the toes. The hips sink as the torso sweeps up. Crescent lunge. You can take any hand position you like. But the hips are sinking down and forward. The arms are actively reaching up and back. Give you that nice full crescent curve. Then on exhale, hands to the floor. Curl those left toes and lift that left knee. Then drifting your weight forward so you can lift that left leg up behind you. Standing splits. The hands can walk forward. Maybe they walk back. The torso folds, the head hangs heavy. And you reach that left heel for the ceiling. Nice and easy, step that left foot back. Left heel spins in as the torso sweeps up. Warrior one. Straighten the right leg, setting up a revolve triangle. Right hand to right hip. Left hand guides you forward. You get about halfway, and you rotate. Left hand lands down. Right arm reaches up. Be active with both legs. Both feet are firmly pressing down. But you feel grounded through the low body. Good. Exhale, bringing the hands to the floor and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale the left leg. And exhale, step the foot forward. Lower the right knee and curl the toes. Sink the hips and sweep the torso. Crescent lunge. Remember, as you work deeper here, your low back going to try and take most of the bend here. So engage the abdominal wall. Tailbone draws down. You feel the rib cage lift a bit. And you work that nice long line from the front of that right knee all the way up through the throat, rather than feeling it just in your low back. Then exhale, hands to the floor. Curl those right toes, lift that right knee. Then start to drift your weight forward so you can lift that right leg up behind you. Standing splits. You work it however you like. But be active with the legs. Right heel reaching for the ceiling. Left foot firmly pressing into the floor. The head just hangs. Then stepping that right foot back. Spin the heel and rise up, warrior one. You straighten the left leg, left hand to hip, right arm guides you forward, and you twist. Revolve triangle. Exhale, left hand in, and you step back. And exhale, the right foot steps forward. We're going into lizard. So right hand to the floor inside the right foot. Left knee can stay up or lowers down. And you start to bow to the floor. So if you can't get one forearm, maybe both to touch down. Working that deep hip flexion at the right hip. Then inhale, rising up to straight arms. You're going to lower that left knee if it's not already as we go into lizard twist. So left hand's on the floor, right arm reaches up. Stacking the shoulders, broad from hand to hand. You can stay there or reach that right hand back as that left knee bends and you grab the outer edge of that left foot with your right hand. Start to hug the heel and continuing to twist. And if you want to go deeper, you lower down to that left forearm. Good, nice and easy, back to center. From here, we're going to start to shift our hips back to sitting down. We've got two options as we sit down. One option is to sit to the inside of that left foot for 3 face forward fold. You have that left foot outside the left hip. The thighs are parallel. Left knee feels comfortable. The second option is just sitting to the side and then sweeping that left foot out front for Janu Shirshasana A. In that case, again, 90 degrees thigh to thigh. Left foot is on the inner right thigh. No matter what you did with the legs, you all take the arms up overhead and exhale, fold forward over the right leg. Inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You relax your arms. From here, we're taking a twist, and we got two options here as well. So the first option, if that left foot is in front of you, you're taking half spinal twist. You're just going to bend that right knee and step that right foot over top that left thigh. If you have that left foot outside that left hip, you're taking sage twist. You're bending that right knee and either putting that right foot on the inner left thigh or on top of that left thigh in half lotus. And no matter what you did with the legs, we all start with that right arm on the floor behind us. Left arm reaches up. And exhale, you twist to the right. If that right knee is on the floor for sage twist, your left hand is going down to that knee. And if your right knee is pointed up towards the ceiling for half spinal twist, you're hooking that left elbow outside that thigh. If you're in half lotus with that right foot, you can eventually take that right arm behind your back and catch hold of that right big toe with a full bond. You're coming back to center. Wherever you are, you just untie those legs and you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot steps forward. Right knee is up or down. Left hand's on the floor inside the left foot. And you start to bow towards the floor for lizard. Trying to get one, maybe both forearms to touch down. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. Lower that right knee if it's not already. Then right hand stays down as the left arm reaches up. Lizard twist. You stay there or take that left arm back, bending that right knee, catching hold of the outer edge of that right foot. Remember, if you grab that foot, you really want the outer edge, and that's important because it means that that top shoulder, that left shoulder, can still roll open. If you grab the inner arch, that shoulder usually starts to roll towards the floor. But you want it rolling open, turning your sternum towards the ceiling, maybe lowering down to that right forearm. And exhale, release the hands. And you start to shift those hips back. And again, you make your choices. Those hips shift back. You either sit to the inside of that right foot, 3 face forward fold, thighs are parallel, or you sit to the outside and bring that right foot out in front for Janu Shirshasana A. And no matter what you did with the legs, once you're set, the arms reach up overhead, and exhale, you fold forward over that left leg. And inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You relax your arms. If that right foot is out in front, you just step that left foot over top the thigh. Knee points up for half spinal twist. If that right foot's outside the right hip, you bend that left knee and place that left foot on the inner thigh or on top of the thigh in half lotus. And we all start with that left hand on the floor behind us. The right arm reaches up. And exhale, you twist. Hooking the elbow outside the knee if the knees point to the ceiling, or hooking the hand on the knee. The knee is on the floor. And if you have that half lotus, you can take that left arm behind your back and grab hold of that left big toe. And back to center. You untie those legs, rolling forward, down dog or vinyasa. And sliding forward in a plank. And exhale, you lower to the floor. Once you come down, you stack your hands, rest cheek. You take a breath. And inhale, you're going to rise up onto your forearms. We're going into frog pose, and we're just going to do half frog. So we'll start by taking that left forearm and turning it so it's parallel to the top edge of the mat. You're keeping the torso lifted, chest pointed forward. You bend that left or that right knee and reach that right hand back, catching hold of that right foot. In bow pose, we kick the foot away from us. In frog pose, we start to pull that foot in towards us. And as that foot comes in closer, you keep pressing down into that foot. Eventually, you're able to get that right hand on top of the right foot, and then you turn it out so that the fingers and toes point in the same direction. And you start pressing down on top of that foot. And no matter how deep you're able to take that back foot, you want to keep the torso lifted, sternum pointed forward, maintaining that nice back bend. And exhale, release the foot and lower yourself down. Come to lie flat. Take a couple deep breaths into the belly. And inhale, rising up onto your forearms once again. This time that right forearm turns parallel to the top edge of the mat. The left knee bends, and you reach back and catch hold of the left foot. And you start to hug that heel in, keeping your torso lifted, sternum pointed forward. And as you get that foot closer in, you think about spinning those fingers away and turning that hand so that your fingers and toes point in the same direction. Good, nice and easy to release. Lower yourself down. Stack those hands and rest your cheek. Then hands under your shoulders, pressing the hips to the heels. Child's pose. And tuck yourself in, letting your back round over those thighs. Inhale, rising up. You sit over the side of your feet, and you bring the legs out in front. Setting up for Paschimottanasana. So the legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up overhead. And on exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, close your eyes. Inhale, reaching out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Once down, you take a breath. And preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. You bend the knees, the feet are flat. The arms can be alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. And exhale, relax, lowering down. Nice full breath. Then inhale, you press down to go up once again. And exhale, relax. Nice full breath. And on inhale, you press down to go. On exhale, you lower down. Once you come down, you just draw your knees into your chest. You wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And take the arms alongside the body, palms flat. The legs go straight up. You hang out there, or shoulder stand. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend the elbows, hands against your back. And you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want any variations. And if you're in a shoulder stand, you come back to center. And you take the toes toward the floor beyond your head for plow. The hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. Nice and easy. You unravel. We all come to lying on our backs, the arms alongside the body preparing for fish. You press down into your hands and elbows. You lift your sternum, roll the shoulders back, and release the crown of the head to the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And take the arms in cactus arms, elbows bend 90 degrees. And you release the knees over to the left. One final twist. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana. Or you tuck your hands behind your knees, catching them right up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. You can stay up as long as you like, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new to headstand, you start on your forearms and knees. Grab opposite elbows. Then keep the elbows as they are as you bring the hands out, fingers interlaced, palms are apart. You place the crown of the head on the floor, cupping the back of your head in your hands. And curl the toes and lift the knees. Shoulders are active. Forearms are firm to the mat. And as you feel ready, you start to walk the feet towards the elbows, lifting the hips higher. Eventually drawing one knee towards your chest, heel towards your hip, and the other. Find your balance low, building strength in the base. And then you just take those legs straight up when you're ready. And stay up as long as you like. Coming down the same way you went up, whenever you're ready. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale as you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. Then as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. The back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Om. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me. Always great to practice with you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you all next time.